roll. Okay guys, now this here is where we're really starting to really get cranking now. Are you ready? These modules are getting better and better and better. We're going to talk about Pecan Packs, okay? Now listen, I'm going to break this down. I'm going to make sure that you really get the purpose of this and how to use it, okay? Because you don't want to overuse it, okay? All right, Pecan Packs. What does this really mean? Let's talk about it. What it means is this. Some of you are very new you're very new in the business, okay? You're brand spanking new, and you're intimidated to pick up the phone. Maybe you're a little scared about picking up the phone and calling some people and afraid of rejection. You know, and I understand that's something you got to grow through, okay? But Pecan Packs is something that, let's say here you are. This is you, and let's say you have, Bob is your, prospect. We'll call Bob the prospect, and we'll call, let's say Kim is the expert. Okay, so she's the expert. Okay, so Bob's the prospect. Here you are. This is you. Bob's your prospect, and Kim is your expert. We're talking about Pecan Packs. Okay. Now, Pecan Packs, what this is where you're going to, because you're scared, okay, and you're kind of scared of rejection, and you're kind of scared of messing it up, and so what we're going to do is your expert, in this example, it's Kim, is going to be present with you. When I say present, meaning they're in the same room with you, that you guys are together. And what you're going to do is you're going to pick up the phone and you're going to contact Bob. And here's what you're going to say. Hey, Bob, I'm actually working with a young lady who's very successful, and she's expanding a very large business in the area. And she asked me if I knew of anybody that may be interested in making some more money. If it's okay, I want to put her on the phone because she's right here. She can talk to you and explain everything about what it's regarding right now. And that's where you're going to simply pass the phone over to Kim, and Kim is going to explain to Bob basically the content, the concept of what we're doing. It's called Pecan Packs. This is where you literally just nothing more. Hey, Bob, listen. Hey, listen, I'm sitting right here with a young lady who's very successful. She's top executive in a company, and they're expanding in your area. And she just asked me if I knew anyone, like you that may be interested in making money. Hey, listen, she's sitting right here. Can I introduce you to her? Once again, she is one of the top executives. Boom. And you hand the phone over. That's it. It's very simple. It's Pecan Packs. Now, what Kim is going to do, the expert, what she's going to do is she's going to use what's called our A-player script. She's going to give Bob basically what is known as a 60-second commercial about what this is, and the purpose of Pecan Packs is for you, the new person who might be a little intimidated or scared, to kind of learn what Bob is doing. Or excuse me, to kind of learn what Kim is doing. That's the purpose. And so let me give you an example of what Kim is going to say to your prospect, Bob. So Kim is going to get on the phone, and here's exactly what's going to be said. Hey, Bob, I appreciate you for taking the call. I'm sitting right here with such and such, and I asked this individual if they knew anyone that may be open to making more money. And so before we go any further and I get into the details, I don't want to waste my time nor yours. Are you open to making more money around what you're doing? Once they say yes, you're then going to say, listen, myself and some of the people I'm working with, we're some of the first people to bring a new concept into North America called healthy coffee. I don't know if you know or not, but there are about 500 million cups of coffee poured every single day in North America. And what we've done is we found a way to make it healthier without screwing up the taste. Now, what we've done is we've simply put together a marketing plan and a strategy to simply capture 1% of the coffee market over the next 3 years, making us $1 billion company, and that's about $125 million a month in sales. Based on the arrangement that the company has, we do a 50-50 split. 50% the company keeps. The other 50% gets paid back out to me and potentially people like you. Okay? Now, based on what it is that I just said, does that kind of give you an appetite to want to know more about what it is that we're doing? And at that time, guys, your prospect, Bob, will say yes or no. Typically, he's going to say yes. Once he says yes, you then kindly invite him out to see more information. Peek and pass. It's very simple. It's a very effective tool. You don't want to overuse it. You don't want to take advantage of your expert. This is just something that we do with the person who's kind of scared, maybe a little trembling, just to kind of get them off the ground a couple times. Don't ever, ever, ever take advantage of your upline expert that you're working with where, hey, I want to peek and pass with you for 5 hours. It ain't going to happen, okay? It's only something you do a couple of times with, just so the purpose of it is that they're teaching you how to do it. But they're mainly doing all the talking to your prospects, okay? Very, very valuable tool. Please understand its proper perspective. Make sure you keep it in its proper perspective. Peek and pass. Again, you simply pick up the phone and basically pass it over to the expert and let them do all the talking. Very, very simple. Use it, guys.